Greetings all and welcome to Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. This is a direct message to President Tinubu of Nigeria, the Commander of the Federal Republic, Commander-in-Chief of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Please, when you get this message, please make sure it gets to him. This is from Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. The message is very simple, President Tinubu. Over the past few years, as far back as 2016-19, we have had the problem of the bandits attacking various communities. Under your predecessor, President Tinubu and President Buhari, he instituted a plan, an executive order where the communities that were being attacked, instead of being protected, their guns and protections were being withdrawn from them. They said they didn't want people to have proliferation of guns. But what we noticed was that as the guns were being removed from the hands of those communities that were being attacked, so AK-47 were being given to excuse me, to the bandits, Fulani extraction, under the guise that they were protecting themselves in the communities, and they had the right to protect themselves as they were sort of herding their cows. However, from that moment on, the snowball effect of the so-called harder farmer incidents started snowballing. It snowballed. It didn't stop. And it has carried on until as we speak at this very moment. But one thing I wanted to bring to your attention, President Tinubu, is this. The bandits carry guns that they are not legally allowed to carry and use. They use it to rape and kidnap, yet face no prosecution. These are facts, as the number of people who are in IDP camps lay testament to what I am saying. Now, we have reached a crisis point where schools, mosques, churches, and other areas are being targeted. Communities are being targeted by these bandits with weapons, illegal weapons that should not be in their possession. And they've terrorized, they've destroyed communities. Over 2 million, conservative estimate, over 2 million Nigerians are in IDP camps. To top it all, in Borno, over 40 people were abducted. The same thing happened in Kogi, and the more recent one is, of course, what is happening right now in Ibadan, where over 56 people, according to estimates, have been abducted. 2 teachers have been killed by these bandits. And on top of that, this is the 18th day in which as many as 46, maybe more, of the people abducted in Oyo State are still in the forest night and day, with rain and sunshine on them, no cover, for 2-year-old children, from 16 downwards, if my memory is serves me correct. And of course, the school teacher, the principal, the teacher with the child. This is frankly inhuman. Actions of people carrying illegal guns and attacking communities. There is no justification for their actions, and the government should be actively ensuring that illegal guns are not allowed in our borders. I add also that the primary responsibility of government under Section 14.2 shall be the safety and security of its citizens. With everything happening right now in Nigeria, that is no longer the case, and it hasn't been for some time. So, respectfully, President Tinubu, and also I will add, in IDP camps we have over 3 million people who are in internally displaced people's camps, all caused by the actions of this terrorists, be it Boko Haram, be it Lakurawa, be it Makban, be it all of them. And in all those cases, they are walking around with illegal weapons and using those weapons to commit crimes. That is 2 crimes they're committing. 1, carrying an illegal weapon. 2, carrying out of crimes against the people of our nation. President Tinubu, it is time for you, we respectfully say, to now ensure, since the state is unable to protect its citizens, to equip the citizens to protect themselves. Remember, Buhari took away our weapons, and that has left us open to attacks in many communities. Now we urge the government to reverse that. The same weapons that these terrorists are carrying must now be used to defend ourselves, and they are very afraid. Once they know communities have their own weapons, these terrorists do not go there. They avoid places where they know people are able to defend themselves. They avoid it. They actively avoid it because they are afraid. So President Tinubu, please, we urge you, set up a committee to work with our local vigilantes in all our communities. And those vigilantes must be encouraged to train young men who are of sound mind and able to, and mental ability, and be able to check them to join these vigilante groups. These are the people that must be trained in using this AK-47 and be supplied by the government with this AK-47. And that also implies giving them the authority, giving certificates to do this particular job, which is to defend their communities. It is really important that this step takes place. It is no longer a maybe. It must be expedited at the earliest opportunity if we are to avoid the impending massacre that this bunch of marauders of Boko Haram, Lakurawa, Iswap, Makban are intending on the people of the South. We need to take immediate action, Mr. President. We look forward to you too taking this action. We, as the citizens of Nigeria that you serve, because under Section 14.2a states, sovereignty belongs to the people of Nigeria, from whom the government, through this constitution, derives all its powers and authority. Your power, the power to govern, is derived from us, and our lives are being put at the mercy of terrorists, bandits who are using illegal weapons to kill our people. President Tinubu, we urge you to act now. Please, those of you watching, please take this, share this video, make sure it reaches President Tinubu, and let us have your comments. You are, of course, listening to Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. Thank you, and bye for now.